What's up, family status? I hope everyone having a great morning, great evening, great afternoon. Today I'm gonna show you how to plant garlic so you won't ever have to buy garlic again after watching this video. Growing your own garlic is super easy because garlic is a low maintenance plant and you don't have to worry about pests. So before you start planting your garlic, you want to make sure you add compost and some type of organic all-purpose fertilizer. We've already added compost, so all we have to add now is some organic all-purpose fertilizer. Okay, so now that we have our soil prep, all we have to do now is break our garlic bulbs apart and plant our cloves. Today we're planting several varieties of garlic. We have Montana Giant, Ajo Rojo, Spanish Roja, Purple Glazer, Thai Fire, and more. These are hardneck varieties. You have two varieties of garlic. You have softneck and hardneck. The difference between those two is hardneck produces scapes and softneck doesn't. So the first garlic we're gonna plant is chestnut red. Check it out. So all you have to do is break your bulb apart just like this. See that? This is one clove. So this will be one garlic plant. This will be two. This will be three. And it's that simple. And the best time to plant your garlic is in the fall before your first frost. So this year we're planting our garlic on October 18th. It doesn't matter what date you plant your garlic. Last year we planted our garlic November 4th, November 5th, and you'll be able to harvest right before summer or in summer. So last year we harvested, I believe, June 4th or June 5th. So what's that, like 2 weeks right before summer? So check it out. All of these cloves will become one garlic bulb. So after you break your bulb apart, all you have to do is plant it in the soil about 1 to 2 inches deep, just like this, and make sure it's going straight up and down, just like this. You don't want to plant it on its side like that. So straight up and down, just like this. And it's that simple. And plant them 4 to 5 inches apart from each other. So we're gonna plant 4 cloves on each row. And we're going to use these to label our garlic so we don't forget which variety we planted. And if you want these, I'll leave the link in the description below. And another tip I almost forgot to mention is make sure you pick all of the big and healthy cloves to plant so you can grow big and healthy garlic. Can you grow garlic from the store? Yes. Let us know in the comment section what varieties of garlic you're growing this year. Are you growing some of the same varieties we're growing? You see how easy it is for me to press these cloves down in the soil? You want to make sure your soil is nice and loose, just like this. You don't want to plant your garlic cloves in hard and compressed soil like this red clay. Matter of fact, I'll do an experiment just for you guys to show you how this turns out. Alright, so check this out. You see this? This won't press down. I'm trying my hardest, right? So let's loosen this up a little bit, and we're gonna plant a garlic clove directly in red clay with no compost or anything, just to show you guys what happens. The thing about red clay is it's loose right now, but once water hit it, it'll turn into brick again. That's why you can make a house out of this stuff. But check it out. You see, we loosen it up. Now we're gonna plant one garlic clove right here. So I can't wait to find out the results of planting garlic directly in red clay. Now we're going to plant Motechi garlic. I think I'm saying it right. Is it Motechi or Mitichi? Let me know in the comment section. And check this out. Another difference between different varieties of garlic are the clove size. See how big these cloves are? Check it out. Look at these. These are huge cloves. They're almost the size of elephant garlic cloves. So check it out. We're almost done planting all of our garlic. We're finished with this row, but now we have to move over to this row. And if you guys want to see how we added compost right here where we're planting our garlic, I'll make sure that video pops up on the screen right after this video. Okay, so now we're going to plant the Spanish Roja. And as you can see, this garlic bulb is ready to grow. Plant your garlic in a sunny location that gets at least 6 to 8 hours of sun. So check it out. We're almost finished with this row. But before we finish this row, I want to show you guys how to grow garlic in containers. So we're going to come over here to right here. We're going to plant garlic in this container. Growing garlic in a container is super easy. Just make sure you don't plant too close to the edge so it doesn't interfere with your garlic bulb so they can get nice and big. And make sure you plant them 1 to 2 inches deep. And it's that simple. So we're going to plant right here. You don't want to plant it right at the edge. Come away from the edge so it can get big. And your container doesn't have to be this deep. You can plant your garlic in a container this big. The only thing you want to consider when you're planting your garlic is that it's wide. So a container like this, you wouldn't be able to fit nothing but about 5 or 6 garlic bulbs. So you just want to make sure your garlic container is a nice size like this, so you can fit a ton of garlic bulbs in there. But it doesn't have to be that deep. It can be exactly like this. You see how easy this is going into the soil? That's because this soil is nice and loose. I think last year our garlic harvest wasn't that good because we didn't add mulch on the top. And the reason I'm saying that is because the year before that we added mulch and we didn't have to water that much. Because when you add mulch, it keeps moisture in your soil, especially if you're in an area like us that gets a nice amount of rain. Because guess what? I didn't water that much last year and our soil was super dry, so we ended up with a ton of small garlic bulbs because that soil got compressed and I think the garlic needed more water. So this year we're going to add wheat straw on the top so it keeps that moisture in the soil. This will also help keep weeds out of our garlic rows, so we won't have to pull as many weeds as we would if we didn't add any mulch. And we can't forget about this one over here.